Peace is not a condition that you create. It's not like relaxing your body. Peace is not just a energy that you acquire for a short period of time and you keep on doing that. Peace, in fact, is a state of mind that you have to get into. And it does take a little bit of work, but once you are a peaceful person, that peace is lasting and persisting. So you have to go through a certain transformation. Now, this transformation cannot happen if, like in modern life, a lot of us are using plug in and plug out strategies. That's not going to make you a peaceful person. That may give you some relaxation, but the plug in and plug out, whether it's reading a book or watching a movie with a family, or it's going out on a short vacation, none of this is going to stay for too long, because the moment that plug in plug out strategy exhausts itself, you immediately go back into real life where you're dealing with real challenges, and that anxiety, fear, anger, or whatever is triggering you and making you peaceless will come back. Similarly, there are certain people who cultivate certain habits around sports, or staying away from others, or staying with meditation or certain spiritual pursuits, etc. Now, these are very selective and isolatory habits, because you don't stay in that for all the time. Even if you're doing it consistently for a long period of time, that's only one part of your life. When you return back to your life, again, you get triggered. So don't get me wrong on this. Reading a book, watching a movie with the family, going for vacations, or habits like playing sports, meditation, cultivating a hobby, staying away from the wrong kind of people. All of these are important things in life, but they're just one small part of life which may relax you, which may give you certain boundaries, but necessarily peace is not going to arrive from them. So what makes you a peaceful human being then? For that, you need to have, first up, clean thoughts. And these clean thoughts are, they begin with clean values and clean knowledge about life. Knowledge about how to deal with others, how to deal with situations, how to deal with yourself. Anything from self-awareness to understanding of others, to managing self, to managing others, and even managing in tricky situations like politics or jealousy or any other challenge in society. Knowledge is very important. And through that, you have to choose values of respect, of contribution, of harmony. That's the first stage of cleaning up your thoughts. And some of these values and knowledge then needs to help you to accept others, to allow others to be, for life to be, for events in life to be. So literally you have to accept your whole life as your life, without saying, why is this happening? Why is that happening? Why are they doing like this? Or why are people in my society creating some issues, or office creating some issues? People who are who they are, they will do what they will do. Some of their behaviors will be good for you, some of their behaviors may not be good for you. You have to learn to deal with that. Some of life may be good for you, not good for you. You have to learn to deal with that. So you have to accept and allow your entire life, all people, all events. That's when you will fundamentally have total clean thoughts with clean values, clean knowledge, and full acceptance of life. While that is your starting point, you also need to work to clean emotions. And that's your second pillar of achieving peace. Now, as you start cleaning your thoughts, that will contribute to 1/3 cleaning your emotions. And I say 1/3 because there are three important pillars. That 1/3 of clean emotions comes from clean thinking, because as you start clean thinking, your reactivity goes down. You understand situations, you know how to deal with others, so stress reduces. You don't have the fear of how you will deal with situations. Things are no more surprise for you. You have the capability and capacity to handle a lot of things. However, you also need to do the second pillar of clean emotion, which is desensitizing yourself about your past. If something hurt you, someone hurt you, some incident left you shaken up, you have to overcome that. You have to deal with that. Allow that charge to go out your system, and don't live in the past. A partner may have made a mistake, a child may have made a mistake, your parents may have made a mistake, or someone else in your life, friends, or someone at work, there could have been an episode. But whatever was the past, don't live in the past, because the incident is gone. Those people have moved ahead. Maybe they have even changed for the better. But if you keep getting triggered, you will pull yourself and them back into a lot of commotion. And not just this, you will pull yourself and others also who have not hurt you into commotion. That's why you need to really desensitize yourself and move forward and give complete acceptance to life, because in life problems do happen, but doesn't mean they have to continue to happen. And the third thing for emotions that you have to do is you have to develop a lot of positive charge. And what's that positive charge? Practicing positive emotions consciously, staying in a state of joy, staying in a state of gratitude, staying in a state of harmony, doing things that give you joy, doing things that give you that inner sense of relaxation and peace. And that's the positive charge. When you have enough clean thoughts, you have desensitized all the triggers that you have, and when you have built sufficient positive charge, your emotions will stay grounded in the positive side. Even if you have hints of things or negative emotion coming up, you will have enough charge to handle that. The third pillar that you need to consciously work on is clean living. And legitimately so, the clean thoughts and clean emotions need to be applied to life. Otherwise, you will have a very big disconnect, that you are trying to think positive, trying to have positive emotion, but that legitimacy of your effort towards life is not there. So the emotions and thoughts are inner self, but what makes your effort legitimate is that you intervene with life, you work with life, you do things in life cleanly. And that means your work is clean. You do what is required at work. When you're dealing with things like money, returns, promotions, others, reputation, contributions, you're doing everything with absolute clean intent. Those clean thoughts and clean emotions are coming to play. And not just that, besides work, all of your life itself is clean. Whether you are driving on the road, or you are out at a party, or at a wedding, or in a family gathering, or you're just sitting with your close loved ones, the way you live your life itself, the way you have your relationships itself is clean, which starts with practicing clean boundaries, having clean narratives in your head about positivity, about intent of people. And if there is someone who's doing negative, which will happen, you will not get triggered by that. And that's where you are living a clean life fundamentally. And that clean life will further give you a clear anchoring about where you need to be, how you need to be in doing things. Lastly, you have to understand that while all of this is happening, you are constantly brushing with other people who may not be peaceful, who have not made an effort in their life to be peaceful, who may not have made inner changes in their life. And for that, you have to also learn to cleanse yourself. So cleansing means recharging yourself, where rituals would help, sports would help, exercise would help, spiritual practices would help, whatever it is that recharges you. Even sitting down with your family for a good laugh, which is recharging, helps. But you also need to continuously learn, because we wouldn't have learned to deal with all the other situation. So learning itself is cleansing. So when you continue to learn, you will continue to improve the positivity that is inside you. So my friends, the perfect recipe for you to get to be a peaceful human being in life is clean thoughts, clean emotion, clean conduct of life, and finally learning to cleanse and recharge in life. Hope you're able to achieve the state of being peaceful. Don't wait for rituals and recipes to recharge you. Be peaceful once and for all, and stay there.